Oh, skip the screen. Oh no. Oh no. Welcome everyone.
Hi everybody. Sorry, the chat is distracting me already.
Yeah.
But yes, very high rolls this evening. So
Oh man, I love it every time seeing you guys roll in the chat. It's the best. Love it. So welcome everyone. If you're first time joining us, welcome to this Co-op Corner. This is going to be a news chat focused on cooperative games for the month of May. And after this, we'll have a live Q&A. You can ask any questions you want, be it board game related, be it game non-board game related. We're here to just have fun, hang out with you guys. That's all we're about. But yeah, if you don't know what's going on, we have a dice roll in the live chat that is quite fun. So you can roll a d20. And if you roll high, you get your name thrown up on the screen. So that's what
right.
it's about.
I will gladly take my victory, Ryan. It's all fun and games. I swear to goodness, you will have a board game table. Sometime in your lifetime. I will build you one, I promise.
It'd be like a little thing like this.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing that. That's your Christmas present.
Look at
Yeah, here's your table. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah, got lots of friends here. Hey yeah. Matt, how's it going? Kim thrown. Yeah, Kim rolled well today. Hey Greg, how's it going? Hey Maurice, how's it going? Nice to see you here.
Yep, I saw
Family
Elaine.
Evil, nice to see you. Who else we got? Elaine's here, yeah.
Elaine, Rook.
Hey Rook.
Greg again.
Chris is here.
Yeah, a lot of great people. Brian.
I better you last time, Chris. That was an awesome roll.
We got Matt too.
Elaine said Brian's here.
So good crowd.
Ryan's here. Matt's here. Awesome. I saw Derek's here. Yes. I should put in there and mess with you. If you roll the dice. It's,
Disqualified.
Nope, not allowed.
Kim's not allowed to play.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, think about any questions you have, and we'll open up at the end of this live Q&A. I will make a quick comment that at the end of this month, we will be doing a big video covering the best cooperative games as voted by you. So if you haven't done so yet, I have it in the link in the description below. Go fill out that form. It's real simple. Just type in your top 5 cooperative games, or how many you want to put in there's fine. And then at the end of this month, I will compile all that, and we'll have a fun little countdown to see what filters to the top.
Yeah, so do, like he said, complete that. He loves data, so send it in.
I do. Our long time nightmare, peace and prosperity is over. Yeah. Oh man, family, I was warned about that. 2 a.m. insomnia.
Ooh. So, well, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
and hopefully we don't put you to sleep, but I do hope you go to bed. So.
Yeah, so hopefully that was not long lasting.
Yep.
Okay,
you
cool.
Ready?
Yes, let's do the thing. So let's see what comes up here.
And I haven't even talked to you about what's happening, so this is all new to me.
Yep. Let's start with the first game on the list. That is Long Dark Sea, and so this launched as of yesterday, May 1st, and this sounds pretty cool actually. So it's on GameFound. You can back it right now. It's a cooperative game, solo of course. Sounds like a combination of a adventure in space game with deck building in it with a whole campaign level. The designer was like inspired by dungeon crawls, but didn't like some aspects of dungeon crawls where like there's a lot of setup to them and they kind of like railroad you through like the system. And he wanted like the dungeon crawl experience, but like more open for players. And so that is what this game is supposed to represent. I took a look at the rules of this one. Honestly, it didn't have enough information for me to really get a good feel for it. So I don't know what. It was interesting because the rulebook specifically says, "Hey, we pulled out all the examples and just got you like the base of the rules." I'm like, "Cool," but I need to. Unless I have the game, that doesn't really help me. I need the examples.
So long story short, something just to look at.
Basically, yeah. It could be cool. There's some secret cards in there. It sounds like you will flip over cards on deck, and some of them might be enemies, some might be like events you have to deal with, or new goals you have to pursue. Artwork seems pretty cool in this one. It's just kind of a big unknown what it comes down to, but it is on GameFound right now, so you guys can back it if you're interested. So I know Kim, you love deck building. So.
I do love deck building. In fact, we have Slay the Spire still set up. We have to finish that upstairs.
In other words, here's the game. Yeah, I wish I had more information about that.
Exactly how I feel too, Matt.
I wish I had more information.
Space deck builder. Game found.
Kind of. Well, the campaign thing. It's kind of like this interesting, who knows.
You hear that? You're wrong, wife. That's what that was.
Yeah, it sounded so cool, but the launch wasn't great. Yeah, I think they needed more information out there, more this enhancing more people. It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
So it launched, but they're going to do updates and stuff.
Right? Oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it funded, so presumably it will be produced. I mean, unless they have another number that they need to reach to actually make it profitable or whatever. Sometimes there's a little bit of a I don't want to say a little bit of games that are played when it comes to these funding numbers. Like you want people to fund it, but at the same time, there's an actual number that you need to produce it. Those aren't always the same thing. So anyway. But not a lot about that one. So move on to the next one. Euthia is coming back to Kickstarter. This is Cruel Frost. This is the third one in the series, and I think this is the final one. I actually have not played this one, but this one does look cool. It is a open world fantasy adventure leveling up game, which is kind of neat. If you like games like Mage Knight, this is along a similar feel for game. Obviously, very different games, but very similar feel in that sense, where you are starting in an area, you can literally explore the areas around you. There might be, hey, let me go into this cave to go battle some monsters. Let me go to this marketplace, buy some stuff. So, very big table hog, lots of pieces and components. There's a lot to this game. So if you have time, lots of time, with a big table, this is cool. It looks cool, honestly. I was actually asked Colin about this because like, hey Colin, is this a game that we should pursue? And he was like, and he was talking to me specifically. He's like, me, not so much, because it, at least for Colin's perspective, is more of a multiplayer solitaire, that thing, the type thing. We like to
so like parallel play.
Parallel play, yeah.
Okay.
Because you can play as competitive, and so at the end you're trying to see how many points you have, right? So I'm not sure how the co-op works exactly about that, but this is one of the perfect example. If I don't need more, but I'll probably back it anyway. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is probably the last one of the series. It sounds like we'll see what it is. The box size for this one is insane for all, and yeah, for sure. Something in the gaming table.
People, you're not helping. 20,
I could not film this game.
2030.
2030. I'm not even sure that's happening. Yeah. Okay. That's Euthia. Let's keep going. Okay. The Dutch Resistance Orange Shall Overcome is coming back to Kickstarter for a reprint and an expansion. So this game we have played and covered on the channel. So if you're curious about this, you can watch a playthrough. But real quick, the game is scenario based. So there are 5 scenarios in the core box, and it is based around a pick up and deliver system. But the scenarios really drive how that game plays. Each scenario feels very, very different, and you're playing as resistance fighters, and so you are based on real people with really unique special abilities. Like the one we just played the lady with the
you were the pregnant. You were the pregnant lady.
Yeah, and so she has extra pouches that she can hide goods and stuff, and she can more easily cross checkpoints because she's pregnant, and she kind of sneak around that way, which is pretty cool. Really cool game, really respectful to the theme. I find I like this one a lot. I think it's really, really well done. The standout thing about it is the downtime, meaning there is basically no downtime. It moves really fast. The downtime comes into resolving the enemy movement stuff. It's where the downtime comes in. But that's very quick. It's like flip a card, move the pieces, now it's our turns again.
Okay. All right. I get that.
Well, I mean, even when you go, I can take actions during your turn.
That's true.
So there's very low downtime.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. That's a good example, Brian. It's a heavier version of McKee for sure. Is it as hard as McKee? I played McKee. This one it can be. The nice thing about Orange Shall Overcome, there's a lot of difficulty levels, and they can go from easy, where you're probably gonna win, to insanely hard, where oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. So
Steve mode.
Steve mode, yeah. So yes, but not necessarily, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, you really like that game. I like the game, but is it like my favorite game of all time? No, but
I'm not saying that either. I mean, it wasn't in my top 20, but it's really, I think it's a good game.
You really liked it. You kept saying, "Let's play this game." So yeah.
Orange is the new track from Mad. Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
No, it's cool. I like this one. And then the expansion's coming out. They're gonna add 2 new scenarios and 1 new character. So yeah. I want to pursue this. So,
You like it enough to keep going, Steve.
I do. I think
You
it's
do.
fun.
You do.
I think it's good. I think I don't know. It's just a weird game.
So don't forget to like and subscribe to fund this hobby. Anyway, greatly appreciate it.
I mean, you liked it. I know it's not your
No, I
favorite.
did like
so
it. Yeah, but I don't know if I'd ever be like, hey, let's play this game. I would. My fallbacks are
you
different.
Is it because you can't Gamma Slam?
That might be a part of it. Maybe.
Maybe. It's a different game. It's
It
a
is
Euro.
different. Maybe I just gravitate towards violence, and that is
That's true. It could be
different underlying problem. So yeah. Yep.
Yep. All right. Enough of that one. Let's keep going on to the next game on our list. Oh, by the way, I have been really bad. So Euthia was May 2nd launching. Dutch Resistance is May 7th. It's coming to Kickstarter May 7th.
Okay.
Speaking of May 7th, the next game we're talking about is also coming to Kickstarter May 7th. That is Children of Morta, the board game.
Why does this sound familiar?
Because we literally played it. I'm sorry, I'm just in awe here. We played this just a few days ago.
We did.
We recorded it.
We did. That was that video?
Spoilers.
That was that video?
video, yes.
There's a it was
We're
a
not talking
video
about that.
on demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a section of the video that will never see the light of day. But yes, what are you saying? Spoilers what?
Spoilers that we have a video coming for this. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
we do. Okay.
So.
Oh, thank goodness that was a recorded video.
Matt, this is the top 20 game I did get everything for. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. I like that game. Children of Morta. It is based on the video game, the same name, and you are playing as the characters in that video game, the family members. It's a campaign game where you are leveling up constantly. You're always getting new, getting experience and gold and items and all sorts of powers and stuff constantly throughout the game. And basically, your job is to go on the map from point A to point B. And along the way, you can choose your path. There's a lot of branching paths on there. Actually, let me just I can scroll down to show more about the game. Let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna be based on, you open the book, it'll be a map, and you can actually choose your paths on that map. Actually, I can do better here. Here we go. So yeah, here's the map here, and along the way, you will be drawing tokens from the bag, and the tokens you'll be placing onto your board to trigger your powers, take out bad guys. And the interesting thing about this is you will take your turn simultaneous, and you'll be puzzling like, how can we take out all the bad guys in front of us? Any bad guys that remain will then activate and hurt you, generally. And then after that, that's it. You will continue going on, and the enemies will follow you to your next destination. So as you progress through these maps, you will try to balance between, like, do I go for a harder scenario, situation to get more stuff? We got these bad guys on us. How can we deal with all this stuff? Because if you run out of space, you lose. Or if you run out of health, you lose as well. And in that case, you go back home and you start leveling up some more.
Yeah. No, it was a fun game. I know you said Matt's right. If you stick to a budget, I'll build you a table.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Table's never happening.
It's true.
No, so yeah, in the video we played, you mentioned because we did get a demo, so thank them for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you're expecting changes, but the game itself didn't, like, you're gonna lose, but it doesn't destroy you for losing. So I really like that.
You don't lose the campaign, you lose your attempt, and then you level up and you try it again. So you'll be doing that a few times.
Yeah, so it loops you through, and it's not like,
it's fast too.
Yeah. So that was cool. When are you dropping that video, by the way?
I'm not sure yet. I gotta finish editing it, so it might be later this week.
Okay. So hit that notification button, and then you'll know.
I gotta finish editing, then I gotta talk to the designer, see when he wants to drop. I think it's gonna be pretty soon, actually. So
yeah. So okay, cool.
But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this game. I thought it was really fun.
I remember playing this now.
Are you sure?
I 100% remember playing this game.
It's familiar. Gosh, killing me smalls.
There's been a lot going on this week already.
A little bit in the loop situation, but very different in the sense that like time stories, you are trying to like solve the puzzle, and this one, you're just getting stronger each time. So you're always, because in time stories, I don't know if you're progressing through the story from a narrative perspective. And this one, you are actively getting stronger each time you approach it. Oh, and the other thing that's interesting too, it's a bag builder, but it's a co-op bag builder in the sense that there's one bag and everyone builds into that one bag, which is cool because if you have people that just want to drop into your game, they don't start from ground zero because they have access to all the good tokens you put in that bag, and they have a stronger power out of this gate. I guess what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
It is roguelike. Exactly, Matt. It is very roguelike. Yep. That's the perfect way of describing it. So yeah, definitely check this one out. I've been actually really enjoying this one quite a bit. And our son, he really liked this one too.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Lots of leveling, lots of loot, lots of goodies, good times. Okay, man, that's dropping May 7th as well. Moving on. We are now looking at May 14th with a game that is coming back actually. This was already funded, but it's coming back to Kickstarter. That's Good Dog, Bad Zombie. So this one is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It is the zombie apocalypse, but you're playing from the perspective of a dog.
Aw.
Yep. And so you do dog actions like you might like lick yourself or like you might like howl at the zombies or whatever. And your job is to rescue 6 humans.
Okay, I like how your first go-to is lick yourself, but we're gonna go right over that.
It actually says it on the page there.
Okay, I believe you.
No, hold on.
No, I believe you.
It says, take actions on your turn like I'm going to lick myself for 2 energy. It's literally right there.
Energy. Okay.
Yeah. And it's cool because like some locations are like the bad place. It's like the vet office, right? And like the boneyard is the graveyard. Because it's bones. So it's all from the perspective of a dog, and it sounds really silly and fun. This is very much on the gateway spectrum of things, so it's not like for it's not gonna be a heavy game at all.
Yeah,
but it sounds fun.
Not for the serious gamer, clearly, right?
Yeah, probably not. But is this a sequel to Good Dog, Rob Zombie? No, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so anyway, it sounds silly fun. I love the humor when it comes to the theme and everything. It's cool. It sounds cool. But yeah, that's like I said, coming to I think it's Kickstarter, May 14th. But that's not the only game with pets on it that we're going to talk about today. The next game is coming May 31st, and that is All Humans Are Dead. So, and this one we will be covering on the channel as well. So I played this one. The premise of this is what's the Terminator computer?
The Terminator computer?
Yeah, what's the
T-800 or
No, the one that like takes over the world. Crap, it's losing my what's the name of that thing?
the name of the master computer?
Skynet. Thank you, dear God, Skynet. Blake, I knew someone was going to come in with that. Okay, so it's kind of like humans created some AI, kind of like Skynet, and this AI in this game, I think it's called Simon in the game, wound up deploying this chemical system that basically killed all the humans. So all humans are dead, but their pets survived this, and these pets are cybernetically enhanced. So their pets are on the rampage, running through the lab, and their job is to blow up Simon and save the world. And so you are playing as these cybernetic pets, which have a very, very unique play style, and you're exploring the lab, trying to find three central station points, I guess you might call them, to the lab and blow it all up. Yeah, it's very silly theme, but you guys can see as it comes up.
Yeah. Did I play this one? I don't think I played.
You have not played this one.
Okay, see, not crazy.
You have not played this one. Yeah. But yeah, we'll drop a video for that one. All Humans Are Dead. So cooperative dungeon crawler. Okay, there is one other game I'm going to talk about, and it is coming to Kickstarter in May. Coming in May, and I actually don't know when exactly, so I'll just put it at the end of the list. But that is another video game coming to board game, and that's Terraria. the board game. To be honest, I don't know much about the video game. But the board game version is coming, and this is. I was trying to like look into pictures and try to figure out what this is about. There's not a whole lot of information on it, but you are exploring biomes. You're building up your base, fighting bad guys, getting glued and stuff like that. I don't know. Not a lot of information on it. I need more, but like I said, I don't even know when it's launching. But just be on the lookout if you like Terraria, the video game. I'm assuming you already have eyes on this, the board game coming up. But there is this very prominent theme of video games being turned into board games.
Yeah, there's like a recent push for that. I could see it.
Oh yeah, Derek saw a UK Game Expo. That's cool. Yeah, it looks cool. Looks interesting. I can tell you what I know of it. Okay. Yeah, Chris, you like the video game? That's cool. Yeah, so like I said, there's not a whole lot of information. I saw some pictures of it, so it looked like you said, looked kind of clean. Like you can dig through the ground and I don't know. We'll see.
Another game to look at.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Don't know a whole lot of information, unfortunately.
Yep.
I tried to do my best, and the problem is I'm looking across all of May, so who knows when this is coming out exactly.
Yeah. So is that the last game you said?
No, I have one other game.
Oh, okay.
This other game is not necessarily releasing in May, but it was available for pre-order. And I'm sure everyone's going to be very excited for that one, and that is Mandalorian Adventures.
Ooh.
So this one is based upon the Disney Plus series of the same name. And actually it's based on specifically season 1 of The Mandalorian. What got me excited is not only the theme of it, but it's actually designed by Corey Knetsuka. So he is a very prominent board game designer, and he does some really good work. So the other thing that got me excited about this is hearing Brady Sadler. He's one of the Sadler brothers who designed Street Masters, Brook City, Hour of Need, a ton of they designed lots of games, honestly. I'm not gonna name all of them, but anyway, he said that this was Corey's best design, or like the one he really enjoyed it. So he had a lot of high praise for it, which I was excited for. I'm not, yeah. Long story short, like it sounds really cool. The one thing I'm not sold on, it talks about a hidden trader, but it sounds like that is a module you can add to the game. Because if I want to play this game, I'll play it full co-op. I don't like trader.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We still haven't watched
Alta Quest. Yeah, Alta Quest, another one. Exactly. Yep.
Cool. We still haven't watched the series, you know.
I know, we gotta watch the series. We're so behind on videos.
Too much to watch.
So, yeah, pretty interested in this one. Yeah, Rook, I think there's a lot of people interested in this. So, but yeah, you can pre-order right now from the website. I have a link in the description below if you want to check that out. I'm with you, Matt. I don't like trader games either. So.
No, I don't either. I don't like hidden movement games or things like that at all. That's just not for me.
Even if it's co-op? Co-op hidden movement?
Meh.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything for me.
Okay. I like hidden movement, but I like it co-op, of course. So like there's only one. I guess there's a couple games that do that. But the Black Sonata, which is actually coincidentally on Kickstarter right now with the 3rd expansion. I didn't bring it up on this list because it is technically not co-op. It is, but I really like the game a lot. It is solo, but you can play with other people if you wanted. So. Yeah, a trader game with solo mode. I think it's a module, so you don't actually have to play with the trader option. Because my understanding is the trader is, well, you're gonna be playing through the campaign of the adventure. That's gonna follow the season 1 plot to some extent, and you're gonna be unlocking things you can add back into the game. And one of them is a trader module, which you can go back and play, on my guess, different scenarios with the trader element.
And that tracks with what Chris just dropped in the comments as well. So
yeah.
I think that,
Yeah, exactly. It's unlocks after you finish the campaign. So I think you can play with it without it, which is a great thing. I'm happy about that. Derek's solo game with trade is perfect for you. The dice always betray you. Yeah, so. But that is all of the news for today. So no more news from that standpoint.
Now that being said, if he missed any that are dropping in May that are co-op, put them in the comments, and then people can go check them out, because it's a lot.
I'm sure there's things I miss. I feel like every month I'll like do this at the start of the month, and like two or 3 weeks in there'll be another game that drops. I'm like, wish I knew about this earlier. I could have mentioned it. So it's hard. Yeah. It's hard to look at.
There's a lot. But the community, like on the Discord, will start throwing things in there too. So that's where you kind of touch base as well.
Yeah, honestly, if you do jump in our Discord, you can probably catch on more stuff as it comes up.
Yeah, Matt, you need more. Well, ask a question.
You need more.
So, no, but no more.
Don't leave me. No mention of Canvas Big Box. Not sure
this is an example of something he doesn't know what's happening. So, Family Meeple, what is that? What's going on?
Yeah, you have to elaborate. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, now you got more reading to do tonight.
I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure there's games I missed. So, there was another game that was, the other game that I didn't prep to talk about, but we can mention real quick, and that is not Venture. What is it called? Vantage. Vantage by Stonemaier Games. They dropping a cooperative game that looks really cool. It's like a big old open world exploration game. Sounds a little bit like Earthborn Rangers, from my opinion, something like that, or maybe something like what's that sci-fi game? I can't think of the name of it with all the worlds you can explore. Anyway, something along those lines but Stonemaier has historically not produced cooperative games, so this is one of the first ones, maybe the first one. I'm not sure about that. I like their titles. In fact, you like one of the titles. I know that for sure.
Which is
Wingspan.
I love Wingspan.
Yeah, Wingspan.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. We'll see more about that.
The Eat or Not.
A board game, 1 to 5 player survival board game set amidst an alien invasion in the heart of Buenos Aires. Oh, I might have missed that one.
More research, Steve.
What is the next game to deliver you are super excited about? I'm trying to think what game is next on the agenda to deliver.
I don't know.
Because we got 3 games in.
You were so happy this weekend.
It was.
When your 3 games delivered. It was Leviathan Wild, Slay the Spire, and Ultimate Alliance?
Close. Union
City Alliance.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, so those actually 2 deck builders too. So but yeah, I've been waiting for those games for a long time. They all dropped the same day. It was like overwhelmed and very happy.
Yeah, so what is even coming next for you?
I think we teach you that game. Yes, we should teach. I will teach that game, Derek. The keywords are a little tricky to pick up on, but it's fun. But next game coming up, the nearest game to delivering. It's not necessarily my next game, but one I'm still most excited about is Company of Heroes.
Oh yeah.
That is going to be a massive, massive game. Just going to be lots of pieces, and it's kind of like it's basically the war game I think I've always wanted. Just like a really clean approach, and the presentation of that game is just amazing. My son's gonna love it because all the tanks and guys and miniatures and stuff is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Other ones coming up that are really exciting. SAS, Rogue Regiment. You like that one? Sneaking around. That's a really cool approach. I am excited for Earth Under Siege. Another one. That is basically XCOM the board game. Basically.
That's a high bar for me because XCOM's my favorite video game.
But you played Earth Under Siege, though. You remember. Maybe you don't remember.
I don't remember Monday, Steve. So, show me a picture and it'll come back to me.
Yeah, that's just sneaking around the base and you can get alien gear. The premise of the game is aliens have taken over the world and you are an elite force.
Is that I thought that was Rogue, but the Alliance track? Or that's Rogue?
You're thinking of Rogue Angels.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's different. So yeah, that one, it's a primarily stealth game. Heavy tactical play. If you like tactical play, that is the game to go for sure.
Very cool.
Oh, Flame and Fang is also... Oh, yeah, that's a good one, Chris.
It's coming?
I've only played 2 scenarios in that one, but I enjoyed that design. That was a really great design.
Yeah, we played with... who did we play with?
Did you play with Peter?
Yeah, we played with Peter. I knew it was one of the guys.
Yeah, I think you played with Peter.
Yeah, we played with Peter. That was a fun time.
Yeah, you like that one.
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
It is. We backed it.
We did.
Yep.
Should even get another one for a giveaway, maybe?
I think so. I forgot how many we got.
I forgot how many we ordered.
Yeah. Because we were planning on doing a giveaway for that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Speaking of which, I do have a giveaway for Kinfire Dell that we will be doing. I have to plan it out. I apologize. But we'll be giving away the second set for that one. I forget the name of it. So you guys can get a copy of that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Deep Rock Galactic. Oh my gosh, Greg. I am so excited for the new stuff for that one. That's a really good one. It's going to change the Deep Rock Galactic game experience quite a bit. Because right now it's a one-off game, which is fun, but now they're going to add a campaign element, and it's going to be a modular campaign element, which sounds really, really cool. And the new stuff they're adding, oh, cannot wait. I am very, very happy with how they decided to represent that video game in the board game space, because a lot of times people try to match so closely to the video game that not everything translates well to the board game space. And so I think they made smart, I don't know, sacrifice the right word, but smart compromises. That's the word I'm looking for. Compromises with keeping the theme close to the video game, but making it its own game and work well in the analog space.
Very cool. Family Maple is mentioning, what is that called? Tenaris?
Mm-hmm.
Fully solo D&D 5th campaign. I'm intrigued because of our D&D campaign with Kanji Studios. I fully love that.
You really like RPGs.
I do like RPGs.
Would you like it solo? I don't know if you would. I don't see you playing a solo RPG. Because to me, I don't know if it's... Well, no, I know.
I don't know. I would try it. Because I've played like RPG video games and stuff like that, but...
But I think for you, a lot of it is the people at the table. Though, right?
It is a lot of people at the table.
Yeah,
I like random comments just to make people laugh. Or random stories.
Right, for sure.
Sorry, I'm going back to your whip. Like, cool. Random things will happen.
Happens to everybody.
Tyrus's poor sad whip.
His cooking experiences, so
good times.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we do have to figure out our schedule. It's been really hard the last several months.
Someone keeps traveling.
No, my father pointed it out. In the last 3 months, I've spent a whole month overseas.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been a lot. And I leave again Friday, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway.
Greg mentioned I went in on the expansion too, but they are delivering the core back to the new players sooner, which I think is cool. Yeah, it's true. So he's talking about the Deep Rock Galactic. So if you back the latest campaign, they're sending the new core, to anybody who backed the second campaign now, so you can play with it. And then the expansion stuff will come later, which I think is cool too. Like, let people enjoy it as quick as possible. Which was the premise of the first campaign for Deep Rock. They had the design for a big portion of the game, and what they did is that you said, okay, you know what, we want to get this into people's hands as soon as possible so they can enjoy it, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it out with another Kickstarter. So that was always the plan. And it was really fun. Remember, too much snitchels. Yeah. All right, Rook. It's not a new announcement, but Stone Soccer is wrapping up their pledge manager this month. If anyone was interested in the last minute, yes. Oh, we love Stone Soccer.
That was a good time. Although I think you said they tweaked it since our last play, because you could almost camp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they changed that, so you're going to be forced to get out there and take more risks.
Kind of. So, what Kim's getting at is in our playthrough, the location on the board, they kind of crammed a lot of resources together. And so you didn't have to go very far to get what you needed. Oh, I need water. I can go over here. Easy. No big deal. Go to get some food. No big deal. Whatever you needed. Fine. And a lot of people said this. So what they did is they kind of took that idea and spread it out more. So now you have to venture further. So it's a little more risky, but you still make it work. So, but yeah, that was a really cool idea. The fact that you have generational learning in that game, and that survival element was really fun. And just like the crafting was fantastic. By far the best crafting system I've seen in a board game. By far. I mean, we had fun trying to figure things out, right?
No, I agree with you. I just think it's adorable how excited and happy you are.
I love the crafting system. It's really great. It was so good.
No, I really liked it. And the fact that I get so stubborn that I have to figure that one thing out before I do anything else.
We're trying to make a bow or something? We made a drum instead?
I don't remember.
I forget. We'll get back to that. Yeah, we built the drum, exactly. But I forget. We were trying to build something else. I forget what we were trying to build.
Something more useful.
Hey, the drum is fine.
Yeah.
Kim helped. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. I'm very much looking forward to that. That one, I don't think it's going to deliver this year. at this point. I think it's being next year sometime. It seems like it's being delayed, but being delayed for good reasons, that they have done a lot of work polishing it and tweaking a few things. So I fully anticipate Mythwind, the second reprint and expansion, is to deliver before Stone Socket gets delivered. So that's my guess. But yeah, Stone Socket is excellent though. Really, really love that game. Really fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
Curious. Stone Socket survival game. Robinson Crusoe survival game.
Ooh.
Which do you prefer and why?
I think that's premature to ask.
That's true, because we've only played a little bit of Stone Saga.
And Stone Saga is going to change. Yeah.
Ooh, good question, Derek. How are you two leaning on God of War?
All I know is Ryan said in the Discord that there was a giant axe. So, sure, let's do that.
So, I know exactly how you would play that game. Okay, so, yeah, God of War, the board game, is I think it's currently still on GameFound from Hoomanz Are Dead. And it is designed to be a two-player experience, primarily. But there is an expansion, you can increase it to higher player counts, and there is a solo mode to compensate for not playing two characters. You go, of course, dual-handed. But in that, you are moving about the board trying to complete the scenario. There are enemies that you have to deal with that have different behaviors. You will be using multi-use cards to trigger your abilities and powers. And so one character is basically the damage dealer. The other one is the support character and the archer. So yeah, I was actually really excited for it because it sounded different than a lot of Hoomanz Are Dead titles. And then what scared me away, honestly, is the scope of it. I should have known better. Hoomanz Are not doing what they do is they always start with, "Hey, here's what you get. Oh, buy this add-on. Oh, what about this thing? What about this thing over here?" And sure enough, it's like you got a ton of content, and I think right now it's like at $230 to get all in.
Ouch.
Which actually is pretty good for their stuff, to be honest. But I was interested in from just like the core experience perspective, maybe one other thing, I'm not sure. And then when they start adding more stuff on, and it's kind of dumb because I can just get the core, but when all the stuff other came out, I don't know, tuned out. And to be frank, the God of War IP is not a draw for me because I just never played the video game. Nothing against it, just never played it. So
that's fair. So you didn't back it?
No, I don't plan to.
You don't plan to? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I will get violence elsewhere.
We got a ton of things. Yeah, Simon, number 101. Yeah, exactly. MO 101, exactly. More stuff. Stay on budget, get a table. I should actually do that and just see if it does happen.
Shit. Yeah. Well, okay, so I have ideas in my head, Steve. It has to be simple because it needs to be low cost. Because if I went the way I would want to go, you would have a black walnut or a dark walnut table with fancy things to it.
You would do a lot of time.
And I would want to do certain joinery, and then I would have to like buy a tool for that joinery.
That's true.
So no, this is gonna be a cherry, which is nice.
It's no rush.
I won't do plywood for you. It'll be cherry table.
Derek mentioned DC United, which is the DC version of Marvel United. Actually, interestingly enough, I looked recently, and the name has changed. It was DC Heroes United, and now it's DC Superheroes United. And that's because there was already a DC Heroes United game.
Oh.
So they changed it already to DC Superheroes United. So, but yeah, that one, it's really tempting because it's United, right? We love United, but we've got so much already. So much.
There's a lot.
So, yeah, plywood and rusty nails. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Rook's comment about, I fully support them waiting polishing Stone Saga up and making a great game instead of just pushing just to release it. I agree, Rook. Yep. Yeah, honestly, Open Owl Studios, I think they're my favorite publisher. And I say that not necessarily because the games and everything. Well, the games are good. Don't get me wrong. But like just the attention to detail and the quality of the stuff putting out there, and the fact that there are co-op exclusive so far. Like every title has been cooperative, and I think that is intentional. I think they are going to keep making cooperative titles. Like all of these things, and I've had really good experiences with the people in marketing and the designers and stuff like that. Like they're great. They're a really nice company to work with. So I am definitely got my eyes on everything they produce. There's some other really great companies out there though too. So it's a tough one.
Cool.
Yeah, DC United is a soccer team in Washington DC. Exactly. I was hoping they would name it DC United just to mess with everybody. It's like the fans be like, "Oh, let me order some tickets for DC United," and they come up to the Kickstarter page for this board game. Like, what is this?
Oh goodness!
Don't get this out of my sports ball stuff.
Sports balls.
So, yeah, sales go through the roof. Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Batman.
What else you got?
That is kind of all I had. I had some other. Well, I'll drop this little nugget for people who are still sticking around this long.
You get a nugget. Here it comes.
Nugget. I am working on something behind the scenes. Kim is. You can see her head dropping because you're like, "Why are you doing this?" Because I want to.
Whatever makes you happy. But you just keep adding more to yourself.
I know, but I think people who join us live are going to really enjoy this. So long story short, I'm doing some programming behind the scenes. So let's say it that way. I'm making stuff. So we'll
make things more fun.
Yep. I fully anticipate that I already have a good chunk of it done. So I need to do some polishing and testing, but in June I'm hoping. So a month from now, because I want to start it on the month for a particular reason.
That's a lot of words for actually not saying anything. So
it's a nugget. Just a nugget.
Here's a nugget. Watch out for June.
Watch out for June. It's not that special, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
We'll see. Something unique.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, I will. There's something else we can talk about real quick.
Yeah.
Not this weekend, but next weekend we will not have a co-op chat for sure because we will not be here. We will be visiting Meet Me at the Table. In fact, Kanji Studios will be joining us as well. So all of us are gonna be together, meeting Colin and Barrett up there at their table.
Yep.
And hanging out, playing games, and yeah, it should be good times. Should be good weekend.
I am so excited. Plus, we get to meet Monica and Robin, and
yeah,
the wives get to hang out, which I still have to figure that out because, all right, let me know. I kind of want to do a wives of the channel chat.
Definitely.
I just need some topics and some time to coordinate
I got topics for you. We can set it up.
One topic would be, why the heck did we marry all you guys? That's
what,
a fair
what are
question.
your regrets?
Did you realize what you were getting into?
Exactly. What scares you now about the channel? Yeah.
So,
sure.
yeah. But that's in 2 weekends. I'm super excited.
That'd be fun. Yeah, and Matt, I will definitely reach out to you for testing for sure. I'll definitely use that. So it's Gamma Game of Palooza. Yeah, Brian, you got it. So I don't know what content we'll be doing for that.
Well, because that's the other thing. With so many people, it's even harder to coordinate. So I would imagine we got to do at least one thing. At least one.
At least do a chat or something.
Something. We'll figure it out. We are going to play games, but we're also, we're going to take the kids to Mall of America and do some other fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I found Meatballs. See what you did there. You had someone else on the table. Yeah. Actually, it was funny because I was so excited when I met Baron for the first time at his house. We just went down to his basement where he records and everything. And there's the table. And I was like, oh, Baron, you know what this means? I get to meet you at your table. And he's like, oh my God, just leave. So
just get out. Yeah. Whose husband is the biggest nerd? That's a good question. Ooh. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning this way. Maybe,
but Baron's got a lot of like nerd knowledge.
He does, but there's a difference, I think, between nerd knowledge and the essence of being a nerd.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, that could be a debate.
Yeah.
Robin and I will exchange notes.
Okay. Cool. All right, I think that's all we got for chats for today. I don't see a whole lot more coming up. But like I said, if you enjoy the stuff, if you have any questions. I plan to keep this up on the Wednesday, the first Wednesday of every month to try to do this as much as possible. So, That's actually a cool bunch.
I never said nerds are bad either. I mean, we're all in the same boat here. This is great. I love it.
So yeah, but yeah, it's fun times. But if you guys have questions on any of the news coverage we talked about today, feel free to drop a comment. I'll do my best to answer them. But like I said, I got links to everything there. Friendly reminder: go fill out that top co-op games list, because that'll be coming up at the end of this month. Really, really excited. We're close to hitting 50. My goal is to try to hit 50 responses in that one. So for the first time, I think it'd be pretty good. I am really, really bad at marketing and sharing the word. So let's try my best.
What's the word, Steve?
I don't know. I don't know where to go for that stuff.
Bird.
Oh, bird is the word.
Come on.
Oh, we have large mugs of liquid. We will definitely have large mugs of liquid, Brian. You're that's for sure.
I know Derek and I are gonna have a lot of different liquids.
Maybe some M&Ms too. So
I'm excited.
Okay. You got anything else?
Nope.
Good ending there. Good ending. Don't worry about games you play. Baron has a plan. He does have a plan.
That's something I'm doing.
Yeah,
and I was gonna. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Don't say yet. Don't say yet.
Because I don't know if it's gonna work.
That's true. We have to test it out. Yeah.
I do things. I make things.
Yeah.
I want to make something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough. I think.
I hope it works. If it doesn't work, you're never gonna hear about it anyway.
We're so very clear here. We got things behind the scenes.
That's the vibe of this whole video was, here's something we don't know anything about. We're not sharing any information.
I wish I had more information.
That's okay. That's all right.
Cool. I think that's all we got for today. Thanks guys for joining. The rest of this week, I will need to have a co-op chat this Saturday, so I gotta set that up. But I will be dropping videos this week. My goal is to do a review for Orange Shell Overcome. And then like I said, Children of Morta is dropping as well. I don't know when exactly I'll be dropping, but it might be this week. Definitely next week for sure. But I gotta figure that out. So cool.
Yeah. Awesome. So thanks everyone for hanging out with us, chatting. And thanks to the Patreons and the Ko-Fi members. Really appreciate it. And if you're not any of those, Derek, I'm stealing your 9. Thanks anyway. But it's awesome. Like I said, I love the community, nerds and all. I am myself a nerd.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the fold.
Oh, sorry, I'm catching chat.
No worries. All right, cool. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you next time at the guild.
Bye.
Bye-bye.